US NFP is in a few hours, around 8 hours. What we should look at before executing. Today we will witness a tremendous capital fluctuation in the US pairs. So here we go. Here are the key notes before executing your trades. Number one, jobs growth. After hurricanes in September, if you remember that devastating event, it's been hard to make any real sense of any past few jobs reports. But 3 months later, we inclined to say December numbers should be close to normal. That being said, that probably means a returning underlying trend, something in the region of 170,000, although an overcorrection after a couple of bumpers readings can't be ruled out. Well, that said, mid-December appears to have been fairly warm and relatively dry, which may have allowed construction projects and other weather-dependent activities, well, to continue for longer than usual. As December's payroll data is typically one of the most correlated months to weather patterns. This would be a tailwind for overall job growth, although admittedly the effect could be somewhat marginal. However, happens with the economy essentially at full employment, the Fed is well aware jobs growth should be slowing, meaning a sub-consensus number shouldn't bat too eyelids. Secondly, we're going to look at wage growth. Where policymakers have become less interested in jobs growth, they have become more focused on wage growth, and that is reflected in the market reaction to US jobs report. November's wage growth was a tad disappointment, really, guys, if you remember that. Although we will put some of this down to the hurricane effect continuing to ripple through. Although looking for slight increase in the on month growth in December, although this will be at least partly down to a calendar quirk relating to the number of working days. There was one less working day in December than usual, and given that wage growth in an hourly average, this tends to result in an artificial high growth number. Statistically, noise aside, we still expect wage growth to grind higher over coming months, given the sheer strength of the jobs market. Although evidence from 2017 suggests it is a slow-moving ship. More broadly, guys, we agree with the Fed assertion that most of the last year's inflation dip was transitory. Thirdly, unemployment rate. Yeah, I know. So, following a rough couple of months, barely anything changed in the household survey. Measure of the jobs market last month. A similar story in December would keep unemployment rate at 4.1%, although we see a risk of a dip to 4.0%. Should there be a sizable drop in the number of unemployment workers? Either way, it will end a year that has seen a remarkable fall in the unemployment rate. Congratulations to the Fed. Something that bodes well for the wider economy in 2018. Congratulations again to Donald Trump. The capitalist, humongous animal. We suspect inflation will show signs of life this year, but we are also seeing the Fed broadening its arguments for the rate hikes. Policymakers are warning about financial stability risk, as well as rich asset prices, throw in the possibility of 3% growth this year, as well as hawkish rotation in regional voters. And we think the Fed will follow through with its ambition to hike 3 times in 2018. So, guys, that's it. That's your NFP review. Cheers.